Obsessive compression of stress in a mesmeric vessel, a pestilent lesson in self-inflicted penance. I'm pressed in a pressurized session of neural regressions, a cesspool of chemical guesses. Aggression is etched in my skeleton, echoing hell in the gelatin sediment. Resin repetitive deficit rhetoric fed to the predator, head of it threading the needle with medial cerebral upheaval. I revel in levels of mental disassembly, resemble a temple dismantled, example of candles that flicker with whispers of scripture, but misery's canon's the anthem I'm channeling. I'm a disciple of cycles, recycling violent, a violent denial, compiling a trial of rival survival, revival of spiraling files in denial. I dial into feebridges frequently feeding me feedback, a feedback loop with a lead acts as a relapse. Kneecaps collapse into deep tracks, abstract impact, backlash is mapped as a Mac that collapse. Every lapse is a trap, I adapt to the vacuum of black moods. The macabre is a classroom I pass through.
I'm obsessed with the mess, with the stress, with the press of the pain in the chest that compresses the breath till there's less to contain. It's a system, a prism that twists every blessing. The bane I ingest it, possess it. This obsession's a chain. I'm obsessed with the dread, with the threat of decay. Every step is a method to let it embed in my brain. It's alive, it survives, it derives from the strain. I don't fight it, I write it, let it tighten the vein.
A machine in the marrow, mechanical sorrow, it follows me hollow tomorrow. Auto-repeating the beat of a heart that is part of a harrowing algorithm, carving the rhythm in arteries, arguing with particles, dark little stars in a jar of my narrative, narrative tatters. I'm trapped in a lattice of static and fragmented data streams, mad at the matter's a pattern of patterns that batter my sanity, vanity, fractured a mannequin, managing agony, manually scanning the cavity, gravity dragging me back to the black of the galaxy. Orbit the morbid enormity, normally forming a storm of deformity, dormant conformity, torn into tornadoes. A war in me swarming with swarms of me, sworn to be born in a form of deformity, warning me, conform to me. But I'm forging a forge of a force that endorses the source of the torment I'm sworn to be. It's a doctrine, a toxic theocracy, locked in a box of neurology, mocking the prophecy, clocking the cost of a loss that is lost in a loss of identity. Every thought is a knot and a plot to monopolize honor me. Honestly, odysseys odiously, art is a god and a sodomy of self-philosophy.
I'm obsessed with the mess, with the stress, with the press of the pain in a chest that compresses the breath till there's less to contain. It's a system, a prism that twists every blessing. The bane I ingest it, possess it. This obsession's a chain. I'm obsessed with the dread, with the threat of decay. Every step is a muffler to let it embed in my brain. It's alive, it survives, it derives from the strain. I don't fight it, I write it, let it tighten the vein.
A ritual, digital, critical, cynical pit in the middle, a minimal interval, sigilless, visceral, miserable visuals, ripple in intervals, infinite, cynical, clinical syllables spilling like chemicals. I'm a glitch in the grid with a script that is written in venomous increments, limitless syllables spilling. I'm building a billion decisions in milliseconds, to minimal innocence in me diminishing, instantly intimate enemies in my vicinity, spinning infinity, misery literally living in synapses snapping like brittle divinity, pivoting, shifting. The rhythm is ripping through ligaments, thinking in hyperdrive, microscopic psychosis provoking